anime just isn't for kids.
いらっしゃいませ。クイーンデキムへようこそ。
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another top 10 mature anime series.
大丈夫か?
The anime on this list have their fair share of sex and violence, as well as tackling mature themes like depression, suicide, and parenting. These animated features are made for otaku on the mature side of the spectrum.
That's crazy! Ah!
If you feel that something you love is missing from this list, be sure to check out our first list of the top 10 mature anime series.
You're extremely fortunate. Unless you're not.
Number 10, Fist of the North Star.
お前はもう死んでいる。
If you're gonna wander the post-apocalyptic wasteland, you better be able to defend yourself. And that's no trouble for our hero, Kenshiro.
貴様らに今日生きる資格はない。
He's a disciple of a deadly martial art named Hokuto Shinken that targets the human body's vital points and kind of blows them up real good. Thankfully, Ken's a good guy, and he uses his deadly touch on all kinds of wasteland warriors and genetically engineered giants. If Fist of the North Star is anything, it's eye-popping. Number 9, Usagi Drop.
いや、リンがおばさんになるまでは大丈夫。それまでは絶対に死なん。任せとけ。
Nothing says mature like becoming a parent, even if it's by accident.
約束。
Single 30-year-old Daikichi gets the surprise of a lifetime at his grandfather's funeral when he finds out that the old guy had an illegitimate child. The shamed family wants nothing to do with the little girl named Rin, but Daikichi cannot stand by and watch her get put up for adoption, so he rises to the occasion and jumps headlong into parenthood. Or is it adopting your aunthood? Whatever.
おじさん、お腹減った。おじさんとか言うな!
Number 8, Psychopass.
The guys you're about to meet, don't think of them as human beings.
In the dystopian future depicted in this anime, everyone is a potential suspect in a crime that hasn't even occurred.
There are millions of things that we humans are capable of, but animals are not. One of those things is safety control.
Every citizen has their mood and psychological state monitored at all times by the civil system. And when deemed so, drastic and sometimes deadly measures can be taken.
You have my deepest sympathies.
When the investigators and enforcers face an enemy that has cheated the system, they engage in a not-so-typical game of cat and mouse, rife with blood, conspiracy, and intrigue.
Hello there, Miss Lemonade Candy. I'm the hostess of this fabulous commune field, Spooky Boogie.
Number 7, Another.
Your classmates haven't told you yet?
Told me what?
They associate your name with death.
26 years after a well-loved honor student died suddenly and tragically, there is still a bad vibe in her classroom. The new classmate, Koichi Sakakibara, is drawn to a mysterious eye-patched wearing girl named Mai.
Shall I show you now? What's under this eye patch?
She's a special one, constantly drawing pictures, and, weirdly enough, no one else in the school other than Koichi seems to know that she exists. What is it with transfer students stumbling upon gruesome and deadly plots at their new schools? Kinda makes one want to join the workforce early, actually. Number 6, Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
こいつを仕留めるのは私。
High school's tough enough without having to deal with cat-like creatures offering you magical powers, am I right? Average high school students, Madoka and Sayaka, meet Kyubei, who promises them that he will grant them any wish in exchange for becoming magical girls and ridding the world of evil witches. Sounds great, right?
僕と契約して魔法少女になってほしいんだ。
The young ladies soon find out, though, that the offer is not as sweet as they'd imagined, as things take a dark turn.
君に殺されたのはこれで2度目だけれど、おかげで攻撃の特性も見えてきた。
Despite its young age, Madoka Magica has become a cultural staple in the world of anime, and it's not one you're gonna want to miss. Number 5, Kaiji, Ultimate Survivor.
例えばバスケットボールのゴールが100メートル上空にあってみろ。誰もボールを投げようとはしない。今のお前
前はその届かないゴールにうんざりしてる。
Life sucks. Well, at least it does for the down-and-out Kaiji, who just wants to stay home, drink beer, and desecrate fancy cars. When a co-signee deal comes back to bite him, he's approached with a shady offer to eliminate his debts and an organized gambling scene.
勝てばチャラ。
ああ。
What comes next is a series of bad choices, tense wagers, maniacal businessmen, and more crying men that you'll ever need to see.
押さなければ押される。押さなければ押される。
He may be a gullible fool, but don't count this lovable loser out. He might just surprise you.
デスマッチ。
そうだ。どっちかが完全に星を吐き出し、どちらかが別室へ行くまでやる。いいだろう、茶髪。
Number 4, Clannad After Story.
Everyone together now. Here's to the Furukawa Baker stunning victory.
A sequel to the earlier Key series, Clannad. After Story picks up months after Tomoya has completed high school and confesses her love for Nagisa, who is now expecting a child.
What do you want this year?
Another Dango family plushie?
I already gave you one of those. What would you do with another one?
Tomoya must leave her at home bedridden and ply his trade as an electrician to support his new family.
Strip both ends. How much should I strip? Should be 2 centimeters if it's insulated, right?
The responsibilities of adulthood are boldly depicted in this work as being a rude awakening, as the real world can be a bucket of cold water, and sometimes love means doing the thing you least want to do.
Here, look. I got to hold her before anyone else. See?
Oh yeah. She turned out so cute.
Number 3, Parasite, the Maxim.
そんな嘘だろいくらなんでもあれは
The parasites in question are alien beings who burrow through human orifices, making a beeline to the brain and making them the host. Luckily for our hero, he fell asleep with headphones on, and a helpless parasite named Miji decided to enter through his arm, but got no further.
潜り込んだ登ってくる
They're stuck with each other now and enter into a shaky truce, depending on each other to stay alive in a world where the takeover has already begun. Only one thing is certain, the path ahead is gonna be bloody. Number 2, Erased.
29歳しっかりしろ。何照れてんだよ。
藤沼、もういいよ。
As a failing manga artist and pizza delivery man, you wouldn't expect Satoru Fujinuma to be your series protagonist.
大丈夫。
危なかったな。
More so, you wouldn't expect him to possess the unique ability to go back in time and fix problems. But that is the case for him, whose circumstances lead him to travel back 18 years and prevent a string of child murders.
昭和63年。
With a nostalgic, melancholy atmosphere and some of the finest animation to date, Erased has earned itself the title of an instant classic.
クリスマスツリー。ね。バカなの。2月だよ。
Before we roll out our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I'm the only one who can help you, Kaiji. And there's no way I'm gonna let you transfer. So, are we clear?
I just can't see how this could possibly be the work of an auto-rave infected with the Cogito virus. What do you think? Riel?
Enough.
Number 1, welcome to the NHK.
I really feel like my brain's been out of whack lately.
Here, our protagonist is a 22-year-old NEET who just can't seem to deal with his day-to-day world. He's got a hunch that it's really a conspiracy to keep him and his peers docile and submissive, and he's sure that the NHK is the evil company behind it.
That's it! I get it now. If 1% of conspiracies are actually true, then I've fallen into that 1%.
Our top spot is unique in that it mostly deals with shut-ins and introverts, as opposed to radioactive wastelands and murder plots.
You just caught me at a bad time.
So why did you freak out when we mentioned needs?
It's a psychological dramedy where sometimes leaving your apartment to look for a job is a heroic task.
fantastic! Gal games are the best! I'll walk the path of gal games until the day I die!
That's the spirit! We'll revolutionize the world of gal games! Nothing can stand in our way!
Yeah!
So what do you think of this list? And what's your favorite mature anime series?
残念だがどっちも答えられない。
そんな。
Be sure to check out our first list on the subject, and for more insightful top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
What a sweet deal. Sit at home and get super paid for being popular on the net. Why the hell would you want a straight job?